See you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Hi, Paula.
Hello, Mr. President. Nice to see you.
Sit down. Getting those taxes down. You're getting them down, Grover.
Thank you for winning.
One person that likes me at this table, I can tell you that. We've had I have a lot of them. We have a lot. You've been great friends and supporters, and we appreciate it for, number one, the election, and I appreciate all of the help in deciding who to pick for the United States Supreme Court. And Leonard, you were fantastic, all of your work. And Jim DeMint, I don't know if Jim's here or not, but they were great, Heritage. But you really did, you really helped. And the rollout's been fantastic. I don't know how anybody can oppose him, frankly. I don't know how anybody can oppose him at all, but it really has been a beautiful thing to see. So we had a very successful event. He's a terrific person, by the way. I got to know him reasonably well before we did the announcement, and he is just a spectacular man. I think he'll be a spectacular, you tell me, how would they go about, Leonard, how would they go about opposing him? He's perfect in almost every way. Well, they'll look for the almost, right? They'll say, what's the almost? But that's...
He's got an impeccable record.
Yeah. Well, Federalist really did a great job. So we're going to be talking about working with the judge and maybe making this a fast process. And nominating a justice of the Supreme Court is one of the most important things that I can do as president. I've always said this. As I watch presidents, I say the most important thing, and I think I want to refine that a little bit. I think probably defense of our country might be now, otherwise we don't need the Supreme Court so badly, right? And we're doing well in that regard, very well. I think we have problems that are a lot bigger than people understood. I think I was left something that is got a lot of problems, but I think we'll straighten out those problems. I think we'll straighten them out very strongly. Judge Gorsuch is an exceptionally qualified person from the standpoint of experience and education. Columbia with honors, Harvard Law School with honors, Oxford at the highest level. Great student, great intellect. Supreme Court Justices White and Kennedy. He clerked. And so I just think it's really great that we're having this meeting because we want to have him go through an elegant process as opposed to a demeaning process, because they're very demeaning on the other side, and they want to make you look as bad as possible. And of course, the press can be very demeaning too. But I'm sure the press would be very dignified in this case. But I really want, that's the word. I really think he's a very dignified man. I'd like to see him go through a dignified process. I think he deserves that, and hopefully it'll go quickly, and we'll see what happens. So what we might do is, just before they leave, we might ask for the folks in the room just to give yourself a quick, your name and little introduction. And Wayne, I would say they know you. Perhaps they know you better than they know me.
I doubt that. Wayne LaPierre, National Rifle Association.
I'm Penny Nance. I'm the CEO and President of Concerned Women for America.
I'm Charmaine Yost. I'm with American Values, and thank you, Mr. President, for this nomination.
Thank you very much.
I'm Juanita Dugan with the National Independent Business Association and FIB.
Great job, too.
Thank you.
Tom Collmore with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Mr. President. Congratulations on a
Thank you.
fantastic nomination.
Thank you very much.
Grover Norquist, Americans for Tax Reform, and thank you for winning the election.
Thank you. You do a good job for you, Grover.
Leonard Leo, the Federalist Society.
Marjorie Gannon Felsford, the Susan B. Anthony List.
Morton Blackwell, the Leadership Institute.
David Osteen, National Right to Life. Thank you for such a quick, excellent nomination.
Thank you very much.
Paula White, Chairman of the Evangelical Advisory Council.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you for the help during the campaign. So with that, I'll ask you to all hit the road.
All right, thank you. No, sir, as you pointed out last night, the judge was confirmed by unanimous voice. Can I ask a question, Mr. President? All right. Thank you. As you pointed out last night, Judge Gorsuch was confirmed on a unanimous voice vote in 2006. Now a number of Democrats say they're going to oppose him. What would you say to those Democrats, and would you encourage Senator McConnell to invoke the nuclear option if he feels he can't get 60 votes?
Well, I think there's a certain dishonesty if they go against their vote from not very long ago. And he did get a unanimous endorsement, and he's somebody that should get. I mean, you can't do better from an educational, from an experience, from any standpoint. A great judge, he'll be a great justice. So, no, I feel that it's very dishonest if they go about doing that. And yes, if we end up with the same gridlock that they've had in Washington for the last longer than 8 years, in all fairness to President Obama, a lot longer than 8 years. But if we end up with that gridlock, I would say, if you can, Mitch, go nuclear, because that would be an absolute shame if a man of this quality was caught up in the web. So I would say it's up to Mitch, but I would say go for it. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.